Hi, I'm Lynne Marie Rowland. One of the most useful shifts that I made in my own life was to build an ancestor altar and create a weekly prayer. Even with those relatives whom I find it difficult to love, I have found that the act of giving them gratitude has shifted something in me. It has given me a sense of peace and healing. As the season continues turning towards autumn, it is a wonderful time to begin this practice if you have not already done so. Across many cultures, people have created spaces within the home to honor ancestors and maintain a relationship with those who came before them. In the Celtic tradition, remembrance was often woven into the daily rhythms of life. From seasonal gatherings, candles, prayers, blessings, offerings, storytelling, and the tending of meaningful objects. Offerings at an altar or gravesite are also a part of the tradition. For me, an ancestor altar is simply a place where gratitude is given a physical presence and where the ancestors can offer their blessings to you. It becomes an anchor for the relationship that you want to have with your ancestors. I began preparing an altar many years ago. My practice has grown over the years, but some things remain constant. I placed it facing north because the north is where we connect with the ancestors in the Celtic tradition. Before I began the altar for the first time, I opened sacred space and spent a few moments becoming present with the space, then placed a cloth on the altar. I chose a cloth that reflects the feeling of the season and my own connection to the ancestors. You can change the altar as it feels right, in alignment with the wheel of the year. Right now, as we are in late summer, I've used a white cloth patterned with soft flowers that remind me of our late summer fields. For me, this carries the gratitude feelings and harvest light that I want to carry forward from this season. I stained the space using Celtic herbs from the garden. This is a traditional practice of blessing and purifying a space. The scent itself has become part of the ritual of remembrance for me. I used mugwort, rosemary, lavender, and sage, but you can use other plants that feel meaningful to you, as each carries their own presence into the space. At the center of the altar, I placed a dish that belonged to my paternal grandmother. I was close with both of my grandmothers, and so I anchor my altar in ways that honor both of them. I added a small amount of earth from my land to the dish. I had already asked permission from Mother Earth to gather it. Then I placed a white candle into the earth to anchor it, connecting me, the land, and the spirit realms. I then lit the candle and said a prayer to my ancestors. Over time, the altar will slowly gather objects and energies. Objects such as photographs, stones, small inherited items, a feather found during a walk, dried herbs from the harvest, small carvings of shaman animals, things that carry memory, gratitude, continuity, or blessing. One year I placed 3 turkey feathers there because they remind me of abundance during the harvest season. These things do not follow any strict rules. The altar grows through your relationship and attention. And each week or even each day, I return to it. I open sacred space, I light a candle, and I began thanking my ancestors one by one for the gifts that they carried forward into my life. Sometimes those gifts are practical, remembering how someone taught me to grow food or can, storytelling, resilience, creativity, a way of feeding people with love. Sometimes it's a thank you for surviving or carrying beauty forward or for protecting what each could. I think one of the reasons ancestor altars matter is they help us to remember that remembrance is a part of everyday life. The altar changes with the season, it gathers traces of the land, and it reflects memory through physical objects or the relationships you want to have with your ancestors. It can even honor those whom you did not know but wish to understand, and over time, it becomes a place where your relationships deepen naturally. So this week, I invite you to create a small space of remembrance somewhere in your home. It does not need to be elaborate or big. Just find a place to put a cloth, a candle, and a few offerings, such as stones, photographs, or herbs. You may say, "Thank you, ancestors, for all the many gifts you have given me." Or you might wish to write a more personal prayer. Do what feels right for you, and allow the space to grow slowly through gratitude, memory, and attention. Thank you for being here, and as always, who is asking to be remembered?